Hi guys, Steph here. So I just finished another card and I wanted to share it with you guys. And so you know, in this card I did use some of the white Stays On ink. In my next video I'm going to be answering some questions. I had a bunch of people ask questions about the Stays On ink. So I figured since there were so many, I would just do a separate video, which will be next, on the white Stays On ink, so all your questions should hopefully be answered as best as I can. Okay, so onto the card. It's a rather large card because I wanted to do my very first indoor scene. I've always done outdoor ones, so this is the card, and I did not use a girl image. As you can see, I used little bears. So this is a big card. It's 6 inches by 7 inches, so I could fit everything. So let me put it down. What I used was a really thick textured basil cardstock. And then for the background paper here and here, I used Glitz Joyeux Noël paper pad, this one and this one, and I also used a little bit of that red one there for the rug under the tree. Sorry, my throat. Okay, so I used those, and then for the paper behind the window, as you can see there, I used this Cloud9 Design specialty photo mats, and it's fall, Halloween, and Christmas. And I have this one torn out. I just used this one here, and it's just branches. So I used that. And then let me do the stamps first, I guess. For this stamp and this stamp here, I used, these are by Andre, hold on, I can't read it. Designs by Andre, and I can't remember the exact name of the company. It could be Doughcraft or something like that. You'll recognize them, but I got this stamp set free in a magazine, so I just used the bears and I cut off, you know, those snowflakes there, and I cut the mouse off. I didn't really want him in it. And in the inside I used, no, I didn't use that, sorry. So yeah, I just used those two little teddy bears, and then I used my Prismacolor pencils on them, and I put some stickles on the white parts of them, and put some clear glaze pen on their noses. And for this one, I put a clear glaze pen on the green part of the present to give it some shine, and some red stickles on the bow. And then, sorry, there's so much I used in this. For the fireplace, as well as the sentiment on the inside, may your days be merry and bright, I used this, which I believe is retired. It's a little paper shop, Oh Christmas Tree. And I used the fireplace and the one sentiment, and used my Prismas again, and I used a red glitter gel pen around the fire just to give it that glow look, and some smoke coming up too. For the two stockings, I used Lawn Fawn's Cozy Christmas, and just used those two, no, I'm sorry,